Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to the festival. Ah, yes, the wonderful. What's this? The princess here? Anyhow, that's just a minor diversion. The important thing. Oops. There we are. Over here at the back road to the academy. Oh, hey! She did make it! Hello! What's going on? Where's the fire? Don't tell me something. Something is very wrong. Oh, Estelle. Oh, no, it's no big deal. Okay, alright then. Should let me know if anything pops up. Oh, we'll let you know. Except we won't. Yeah, ooh, black hair going past. Well, that's who we're after. Academy back road, the old schoolhouse. Hey, we can get in now. How suspicious. Ooh. The item fairy is to make her second rounds today. Damn it, item fairy! I wonder why they... What happened here to make them decide not to use it? Very suspicious. Strange, I could have sworn. But it couldn't be. Joshua! Hey, you two. Your stomach gets worried about you. I just had a heart attack when I heard you were chasing after some guy with silver hair. You aren't into that, are you? How did you know? Polly told us. I guess she saw you. She's a pretty sharp-eyed kid. Devout man matching that description out this way. But I guess I lost him. Oh my. Must have been pretty talented if he managed to give you the slip. Any idea who he was? Afraid not. I don't think he was our arsonist, though. Tailed him as long as I could. I see. By the way, why'd you run off by yourself? My thoughts exactly. You could have at least left us a message. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. Who said I was worried? Just pointing out the importance of teamwork. You're a terrible liar. Not 5 minutes ago, you were in a total panic. I was not! And hey, you were pretty concerned yourself. Thank you, both of you. Yes, Joshua, these ladies are fighting for your love. Ooh, the play. Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, it's almost time, isn't it? Yes, we should get the costume. The play will start soon. Alright then, let's do this. Oh, or that guy with silver hair. I suppose that all we can do is let Carna know where to keep an eye out. Let's go to the man, left the auditorium, 30 minutes later. Don't have stage fright now. Wow, look at all the people. Okay, now I'm getting kind of nervous. You'll be fine, Estelle. It's where all the rehearsals will fall. Besides, if you start up, forget they're even here. You're the type who can only focus on one thing at a time anyway. Just one thing at a time, huh? Well, I guess I'll just put on the boy in the dress then. That'll be easy. Heart. Okay. You two can have a little spat another time. Well, hell, this campus festival's already a big success. With many esteemed individuals here, says the Duke and the Mayor can't afford to be intimidated. Just remember our number one rule. You'll do fine. If you're gonna puke, do it off stage. Ha ha ha. We've done a good job of keeping the festival lively so far. Now let's close it out with a real bang. Ooh, lights. Camera. Action. Without further ado, Sinclair presents Madrigal of the White Magnolia. Enjoy the show. In the year 1100 of the Septian calendar, 100 years ago, Liberal was still a line of nobles and aristocrats. But commoners too held some power. They were prodigious traders that grew more influential with each passing year. During this period there was much friction between the classes, and the nobles and commoners clashed often. As time went on, these clashes intensified. The recession of the royal family, the church failed to end their squabbling. The stage was set for a final conflict. He had passed his illness stole the king from his people. Time begins on an early spring evening, in the rooftop of the garden of the Grantle Castle. So pretty. The streetlights shine on everyone, each bright with their own happiness. As part of that. Ah, here you are, princess. Please, don't you think you should be going to bed soon, your royal highness? Staying late can surely do you no good. It's right if I should fall ill. If that happened, then perhaps I could avoid becoming the last ember of this dying flame we call liberal. Please don't speak of such things. Your highness, you are the most exalted individual liberal. If you were to take a husband, you could take control of the kingdom. I will not marry. Despite my father's wishes, I shall not consent to it. That's a good point, but why, your highness? You have two fine-ass men as suitors, after all. One suitors of the chivalric order, the Imperial Guard, and the eldest son of a duke. So Oscar, company there may be, you recognize in the battle against the Empire. Both are such fine men. These maids, they'd tap that. No one knows better than I the quality of their characters, if you know what I mean, ladies. Oh, Oscar, Julius, how am I to choose between you? Oh my, isn't that Joshua playing the role of the princess? I suppose Julius put a great deal of thought into that reverse casting business. Indeed, Mom. Says well, the two maids leave much to be desired. Of course! That's what you would bring up, Lila. Do you remember, Oscar? How we spent our boy days in this alley, running about and pretending our sticks were swords? I could never forget, Julius. Those days, it's all so simple. With you and with Cecilia alike. I treasure that time greatly. I recall how stunned I was. I always expressed to play through in secret to discover another had been doing the same. It was as lovely as the sight of the falling petals in spring. Indeed, fair Cecilia was like unto our own very sun. But her light would dim with each day that passed. The nobles and the commoners, the fear of that conflict could never have been avoided. The princess's grief is easily understandable. Cruel fate mocks us so. For it is our very existence that has brought her such sorrow. Oh, wow, so cool. To say it, but the guy kind of looks cuter than the girls. Don't worry, Clem. That's just the magic. Well, that is Joshua. Well, hush now and watch the show. Know this, Julius. The commonest impudence can be tolerated no longer. Forget their place and no longer support us as their superiors. Nobles' power structure would surely fall to ruin. That would be terrible. If I may, Father, it has been roughly 10 years since the Eastern Republic was founded. Perhaps the eventual seizure of power by the common people is inevitable in any state. Speak not of such repulsive events. What is freedom? What is equality? What is anything? If commoners noble alike should cast all tradition aside. But we should fall to our knees before the Empire's military and concede to the will. Father! Oh, he's drunk. That's a damn fine duke up there. You let the commoners get all high and mighty. Your whole society collapses. Oh, Your Excellency, perhaps it would be best to keep your voices down. You are surrounded. They could easily lynch you. Oscar, I'm expecting great things from you. With the royal family on our side, you have a great advantage over the nobles. And that advantage would allow us to seize power. But Chairman, I cannot consent to this. I cannot use Cecilia for political gain. Always putting others before yourself, I see. Even though you now have the chance to become king, albeit only on paper. If you refuse, it would lead only to a bloody uprising and subsequent revolution. The royal family, sure the nobles as well, would disappear in the shadows of history. Chairman! Impressive. They've really done their research. She does this. Ever since I first heard about this reverse role gimmick, I mean. Dressing up in women's clothing. Preposterous. Who would, ever do that? Surely not I. No, no. Oh, what a great deal of work on this, it seems. The young Braces have had no small hand in this either. I do not wish bloodshed on anyone, revolution or not. I cannot simply allow Julius and Cecilia to die. As for myself, I know not what I should do. Ooh, it's drunk. He's gonna be sick! Are you alright? I've had quite a bit more than you can handle. It'll be spring. Be sure to catch your death if you sleep out here. Thank you, good Sir Knight. There's nothing to do with the knight, but rather similar concern. I would have been quite the young fool not to see what I must do. You got that right. What? Oh no! An assassin! Ah, my arm! Just have an anesthetic on the blade. Maybe so kind of sit still. Curse you, assassin! Who sent you? Just a noble who wants you out of the picture. You have to pay me up front, and pretty well at that. All you need to do is die. Ah, now I get it. Not bad at all. So up next we should have... Whoops, I was gone. Sorry, I forgot about my work. They've really done, they've gone out all on their set pieces in the background there. Well done. Ruby Knight. It's a weird design, though. Kind of looks almost gritty. Long has it been since you've entered my sight, fair princess? Yes, Julius, it truly has. Can't help but notice that Oscar's not with you today. Back when my father yet breathed, the both of you were often spoken of by the maids of the court. As you well know, your highness, the king is in the midst of a crisis most dire. As such, he and I may never be as close as we once were. I confess, I came today to ask you a favor. What favor would that be? That you would allow he and I, head of the Sugar Order, of the High God, and young general, to engage in a duel of honor. That the fainter shall be granted the great honor of becoming your husband. Shocking. Oh, Captain on the... So, okay, quite dramatic indeed. Caught up in the conflict between noble and commoner. These two close friends finally decided on a duel. The princess has now realized her determination and keeps silent on the day of the duel. Oh, but soon I'd stop into the grand arena of the royal city. Many have come to witness it, commoner, noble, and all social castes in between. But conspicuously absent from the proceedings to the one whom they fight, Princess Cecilia herself! My friend, I feared that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak, that we may both be unburdened. Nothing else for our beloved princess. We would cleave a path through fate with our own hands. At this moment, words and a smile seem lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? Perhaps. What is this passion that pierces me to the quick? As I see with your blade drawn, it feels as though I've been waiting for this moment. Or this storm, by the name of revolution, should claim us both. We shall let fate decide our outcome. Yes! May the gods above see our spirits as they truly are! Come then, let it be done! On guard! Ooh. What a fight! Such moves! Such fearless swordsmanship! I think they should be in love. Impressive, Julius. I should say the same of you! But still you seem to hesitate. What troubles you, Oscar? Is this the extent of your skill? Perhaps the tales of your acts of valor against the Empire were grossly overstated. Or perhaps because you've been stabbed. Oh! Nice backwards block there. Well done, Julius. Magnificent swordsmanship. Gah. Oscar, your arm! I've had worse. 'Tis but a scratch. Neither are blades connected with flesh, not even a glancing blow. Your wound was struck prior. This is a tactics low, Duke Radmont. Was this your intention from the start? Ah, thank you to slandering my good name. Implying that I instigated this? Father, is it true? Did you? It's alright, Julius. My experience has brought this about. Besides, she's far worse on the battlefield. I'll put everything I have behind my next strike. I intend to kill you. Oscar! Very well. Shall wager it all on my next strike as well. Power up your blades! For the fair apprentice, and the future of the very kingdom. He who lives, and all set down, will inherit the responsibility for all. And he who dies will watch over it all, from the realm of the spirits. Such is the pride of a knight. Ha ha! I suppose it is. Ooh. Yes! Let's go on! Let's see this final blow! Ha! No! Oh. Yes! Bit suspicious of her getting in there so suddenly with no one noticing. But such is drama. Princess! Cecilia, why were you not in attendance? Oh, Oscar, Julius. I wish to observe a duel between the two of you. Tried to find a way to put a stop to this fight. Praise Arius that I arrived in time. Cecilia. Princess! Hear me, all in attendance. Dismiss me and set aside your differences, please. We're not all liberal. Do we not love this land? There's so little that separates us from one another. If you but take your foe's hand, surely we could find a peaceful resolution. Your Royal Highness, you need say no more. My vision fades. But if you two, will you not do as I ask? Your will be done, my princess. At your side. Strange, everything is floating. I was young, I would sneak out of the castle, down to the alley. Oscar, Julius. With always, it smiles for me. I love your smiles, so please, don't ever stop. Princess? No, this cannot be. Princess! I'll do anything, please, no! Cecilia, you... Oh, poor princess. Every time would she do such a thing? She just gave her life. We might stop this unending dispute. After that sacrifice, what trifle is the pride of a nobleman? Had we not been fighting, it never would have come to this. Well, now it is too late. Do I see our folly? This is the fate of all men with their spirit still shackled to the flesh. Adios, great God of the sky. We know now of your great resentment. There's much you don't yet understand, it seems. A miracle! Alright. I granted you your flesh, bite to be your vessel, but your spirit still no more freedom and nobility. Because comfort lies only within you yourselves. So beautiful. More beautiful voice I've never heard. It's amazing. Age herself is graced with her presence. The goddess! Incredible. Hear me, young knights. I've observed your contest. You're both courageous and strong. Something vital within you is broken. It is as you say. Our own immaturity is what invited this fate upon us. Chairman, has your hate for the nobles and the monarchy blinded you to the fact that we are all but men? I am ashamed. Duke. You know your sins better than anyone else could. And you, all the rest of you, who simply watch these events unfold. There's something fundamental within you that is lost as well. Strike your hand upon your breast and think well upon this. Ha-ha! Now it seems you have each remembered your hearts. Such perhaps hope remains for liberal. So you don't forget the lessons learned this day. I want to see this kiss. Oh, she has vanished. Oh, Master. Oh, where am I? Princess? Cecilia? Oh my, Julius, Oscar. Both been called up to heaven as well. It's a genuine miracle. Princess! Oh, praise a Dios. Oh, I think it might be a little while before we get that kiss. Pity. So, on the assumption it will be, we're going to take a break here, and you'll have to wait next time for the romantic kiss.